All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Observe and Report with yours truly, Mr. Nobody. Well, I've clearly put my slogan name out there as the rig, and I want to get into this because it's been a few days, and it just recently found out that Justin has revoked the Emergencies Act. In a matter of like 24 hours, God knows what changed his mind. Maybe a lot of pressure, maybe a lot of social media pressure. We don't know. But I will say this, that there must be a lot of people out there right now peeved. Oh yeah, this turned out to be a big monster, just like I said. Just like I said. And there's a lot more to go through that Canada here didn't realize what was going on. I'm finding. I mean, there's technology, there's bit currencies, there's all this stuff going on with the Freedom Truckers and them being refused bail. Okay. The leaders that were picked up, apparently, they are in jail and they're not getting any bail until anything is all figured out. Now, here's my theory, ladies and gentlemen, that there is something afoot when it comes to these donations, because for years people have had to put up with bull crap of fraudulent deposits, all this stuff. They've had to deal with people trying to say that they're from Revenue Canada, or they're from a collections agency and trying to get money out of people up here in Canada. It's been going on for years. In fact, I just recently watched a video where this officer caught this person on a call and kept going and kept going. And no matter what the person kept asking about the officer's identity, she kept refusing. And she pretty much cornered him into a bubble. As soon as she came to the point where she notified him who she was for real, that she was an officer, hung up. You guys got to watch those fraudulent calls. That's all I'm saying. And since all this stuff has been going on, there's been a lot of people getting upset because, I got to talk to some people here for a second and open up this door here, because I know that there are a lot of listeners out there in my 52 subscribers that I have here, and whoever listens that isn't subscribed. Okay, I want you to listen up right now. Okay, this whole thing with celebrity Illuminati and witch shit and all that stuff's got to be brought down a notch, man. Because believe it or not, these freedom truckers, okay, not just our freedom truckers up here in Canada, but around the world, have all got the support. And you'd be surprised which celebrities have done their bit, okay? And even their big-time concern about Mr. Justin Trudeau mooling on in on their freaking shit and what they're doing, they ain't gonna put up with it. So, do you blame Justin Trudeau for dropping this act? No. Oh yeah, Justin Trudeau's in a lot of shit. And I bet you any money there was a lot of, metaphorical bombs being thrown on his head on social media. And not just memes from people, not just really strong and, right to the heart discussions. And, I have to give a little credit where credit is due, because I do know that she's sitting there and all he has to do is make one mistake and she'll jump in there. And I'm talking about the deputy prime minister, the finance minister. Now, don't rule her out, ladies and gentlemen. There's still a few things that she's going to be figuring out. It may take her 6 weeks. It may take her less. We don't know. But I will say this, she's going to find out that there's a lot of things that are connecting to one source. And if Justin Trudeau has anything connected to that source, well, this may very well be one of the biggest disappointments in prime ministerhood history. And if she discovers it, then she gets if she discovers more of what I've just, shared with you guys there, if she discovers some stuff there, then you know what? We could be looking up. But if she's going to constantly look at what other authoritarians do when they're looking at prisoners, is that 90% of prisoners are sex offenders. This is the mentality of authorities in jail. If she's going to work with that mentality that 90% of Canadians are criminals, if she's going to work with that, she better step down. She's got to step down. That's my view. Okay? Because that's not real life. What happens in jail, and that's that lifestyle. What happens out here is supposed to be freedom. Okay? And yeah, there's supposed to be a balance of freedom. But, as it says, you were voted in by the people. You're supposed to be working for the people. Now, I'm hoping that she appreciates me saying that. Because sometimes I give a little leniency here and I give a little leniency there. And one thing's for sure, I understand how people can see how stern she is, and I can understand where things can get confused with how I talk about certain things, especially mentioning Kamala Harris. Right? And let me just verify to you guys. I haven't even talked to that woman. So there you go. I'm just saying, guys, you got to be careful with what your mind is letting you think. Sort it out. Put your bullshit filters on. Now, there's going to be some updates on what's been going on with the aftermath of all this, for sure. I've been reading up on some things that we could be expecting in the future when it comes to this Justin Trudeau situation. But moving on from there, I'm going to keep track of the freedom truckers, the people's freedom truckers down in the U.S. and all of us around here. We should be cheering them on because Canada here started something, and it doesn't matter if the U.S. or whatever country finishes it. The message was sent. The ripple effect has been made. It is on its way, and it's bigger than ever. And as long as it stays peaceful, do you hear me, government? It will be peaceful. As long as you don't pull your weight around like Justin Trudeau did. Do you hear me, Nancy? Nancy Pelosi, back there. I'm not stupid. Okay? Not stupid. You're right beside him giving him pointers from information that you gathered fucking 3 years ago. You're behind by like 2 years, lady. I'm just letting you know that. You're behind yourself. Though you're advanced, you're still behind. And Justin, you're way behind. The country is way behind. Look at what happened. Anyways, guys, get prepared for more. It's coming. Now, stay tuned for my next video that's coming up, where I attempt to put a pineapple up Jimmy Kimmel's ass. Now, I hope you don't mind. Freedom of speech. We'll see you next time, ladies and gentlemen. Join me. Subscribe, like. Do what you want. I don't care. If you subscribe, you like what I say, subscribe. If you like the video, like it. It's your choice, not my choice if you like what I say.